Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 1 in the introduction to my infant milestone challenge. If you're returning from my food stand Rakes to Riches, welcome back. This will be a standalone LP, but it is using the Sims as the parents from that particular Let's Play. But since it is a standalone, I will just briefly introduce our Sims. So our mom here is Anna Banks. And she is family-oriented, a foodie, and creative, and she has a bunch of reward traits from completing various aspirations during that food stand Rakes to Riches, and she has the essence of flavor as her bonus trait. Her husband, Rudy, is also a foodie. He's a rancher, and he's a genius. He also has a bunch of reward traits, some purchased, I should say, and some were reward traits from completing aspirations, and he has the business savvy bonus trait from originally choosing a fortune aspiration. So, and there, Anna's younger brother, Brent, is living with them, and he's an animal enthusiast, and he's completed all but one of the child aspirations. He's missing one of the growing together ones, and he has a few purchased bonus traits too, which of course at the moment there is a bug where when you go into the rewards store, it no longer hides the bonus traits or grays out the bonus traits you've already purchased, and you can rebuy them and use points on them, but obviously if you already have it, you aren't going to get it again. But and then we have our new boo, which we are about to age up, and her name is Elodie. So we're going to go in here and go under baby care and age up and see if we can tell who she takes after, her mummy or her daddy.
Z. Whew.
I was wondering there. It seemed like it came off of the... I was like, do we need to do it again? She has her daddy's red hair, which you can't see in this picture, but he does. It's cold out, so he has a hat on. And we will give her a sunny trait. And there she goes. I will give her a little quick makeover. And so she has her first milestone. So let me just, before I give her quick makeover. So when I say it's an infant milestone challenge, essentially we're going to try for all of the developmental milestones. We're going to see how many first we can also get, but the goal is to see how quickly we can get the developmental milestones. So that would be the social ones, which the one she just got that they get automatically when they age up is a social one, the gross motor and the fine motor. So there is 8 social, 8 gross motor, and 6 fine motor, if I'm remembering it correctly. But I will have a blog post where I'll have screenshots of the various milestones. So if you want to check that out, you can, and those will be what we're trying to get. We're also going to, as I said, try and get some firsts. Once we get all or most of the developmental milestones, and I am planning on taking them on a vacation also. I say may, but that is one of my plans. Go to a park, and obviously some of them just happen randomly. So we shall see. So I'm going to give her a quick little makeover, and then I'll be back. So we're in Create a Sim, and we're going to get a quick look at Elodie's outfits. She has 3 every day, which I'll just show here. And then, of course, because we just did the food stand, the Home Chef Hustle Let's Play, she had 1 outfit from there. 1 formal, a few pajamas, because I find that they spend a lot of time in their PJs, so hence why she has so many. Though she did have 3 every day also, so not really that many different. And I don't know if we'll have any parties, but I gave her 2 party outfits. And then I also gave her 2 hot for that vacation, which I'm expecting to, or planning on going to Sulani, but we'll see. But that's why I gave her 2, even though it's fall. And then 2 cold weather, 1 kind of an indoor one, because, I have that bug where they wear their indoor clothes, and there's her last one. So let's go back and see how many milestones we can get in this part. So I've heard that starting with the fine motor can be helpful, but since she's sitting here on the floor, we're actually going to try and do some tummy time. I looked at Elodie's needs, and they're pretty good right now, so we're going to go under activities and do some tummy time together. And she seems like she's very excited. And it looks like it just turned to fall. So the fact that it's already got snow outside, it's, I guess, a Newcrest thing. They live in Newcrest, which, if you were here for my food stand rakes, Riches, you'd know that. But they're on the 50 by 40 a lot in Newcrest. They never liked the tummy time. So in the only neighborhood, I can't remember the names of the neighborhoods, but the only neighborhood with the 50 by 40 a lot, essentially the top one, when you're looking, and it has, like, if you look, you can see here that there is a jungle gym in the neighborhood, and then there's also monkey bars. So those are things I haven't added to their lot, but as you can see, they have a lot of money, because in the last challenge, they also completed the making money scenario. So I spent a fair amount of it fixing up their house for their partially to welcome their baby, their infant, but also to do some extra things. So she got to level 8 of the parenting skill. Okay, so now what we're going to do, now that we've done that, I don't know what, he's coming here, but we're not chatting. We don't have time for chatting. You're going to put Elodie here. And we got to take advantage of when she has the ability to be awake and do things. So one thing I had tried, because someone was asking about, a way to cheat the milestones, and you can cheat the milestones, but you need mods to cheat the milestone. You can either use the all cheats mod, or UI cheats can let you do it too. And let's just get her started, and then I'll keep talking instead of her sitting there. She likes to look at a lot of the stuff in the room. That's not the first time. So we're going to look at toys. I have, but don't right now, but in the past, I have had a mod by Biancan that's supposed to speed up getting the milestones. And when I did have it in my game, I did find, like, the first milestone seemed to be quicker. But honestly, I have been able to get the overall milestones in a similar amount of time without it, but they just seem to take longer in the beginning. So now they're so you'll have to keep an eye on her needs. So back to the fact that you can't cheat the milestones without a mod in your game. So I was, like, trying to come up with a way to, like, try and speed through the infant milestone. So I had the idea that maybe you could cheat the infant's needs so that they don't go down, and therefore you could just, like, spam working through the milestones. But the infants get tired even without, like, it's like a timer thing, so they will get tired before, well, they'll just get tired after a certain amount of time, even if their energy is maxed. So we're gonna push it and try and look at those toys again before we look after her needs, possibly feed her a little bit. And yeah, she doesn't at least have the moodlet yet. I don't know what you're doing. You just seem to want to talk. We're going to try and play with Elodie, which I think just has her looking at the toys. Let's see. Yeah, so she's looking at the toys while her mom is playing with her. And they're both on family leave. Okay, so let's see. So she has to go to the bathroom. Why don't you use your diaper? And then your mommy can change you and feed you and put you to bed. Very exciting things. Wonder if we'll get the peon caregiver milestone. I probably should have Rudy do some of it, but I think right now we're just focusing on one. And the one thing I find with having a child in the house is they can do some things with the infants, but they won't, like, try and change their diaper and stuff. If you have too many, like, teens or up, they'll come and try and look after the infant, and then sometimes they interfere with each other. Sometimes it's not quite so bad with just two, but I have had households where I have multiple, and then it's like, no, you go do your thing. I want this sim to look after the infant. The infant has the choice of who they want, and so they'll, like, oh, see, there, she's got that moodlet. But she is actually tired, but if I was to cheat her needs, she'd still get that moodlet. So we're being held Yes, you're a cutie. They are cute, but they're a nuisance. So, we're going to baby care, feed, breastfeed. Obviously, we don't even have a high chair, I don't think. Nope. But she wouldn't be able to use a high chair yet. Anyways, oh, she doesn't want to. What do you mean you don't want to eat? You look like you're hungry. Okay, well then you can get put to bed, and then you're going to be really hungry when you get up, and I don't like that. That's why I wanted to feed you before you went to bed. Like, she's hungry. That makes no sense that she didn't want to eat. And since the only thing she can have... Okay, so we're going to try and tell a bedtime story. And then we will play a lullaby. And they're going to do their own thing. Well, we're waiting for her to wake up and be able to work on some more milestones. She's up and she's hungry, and she has a couple of sad moodlets. One is from being hungry. And then she also was like upset for not being listened to, but I think she had just started crying. I don't think it had been long that she'd been there. She's very impatient. And now she's not saying no to being fed. It's your own fault. You should have ate before you went to sleep. Silly little girl. And then you might have slept longer. You were hungry. You weren't like, you were kind of hungry. Yeah. You cutie. So now we're going to have your mommy put you down here. And we're going to do some more trying to get a milestone, which we're... don't put her down there. I told you to put her down on the mat. Put Elodie here. And this is why it takes so long to get the milestones. It's because they don't listen. There's such a limited time that they're awake for. Are you looking at something? No, you're not doing anything. Are you... Nothing. There's nothing. There's no reason for that to be cancelled. Okay, you know what? Forget it. We're gonna just do dummy time because she is on the floor and we can do that where she is. Okay. Okay, good. Because we haven't got any milestones yet. Why did you pick her up? You could have just done the tummy time right where you were. Seriously. And now she's missing being held. Okay, well... Tough. We don't have any quirks yet. But she's missing being held regardless. Maybe we'll give you a nap. Maybe when you're done with that, we'll blow a raspberry. Do some little things that you might like, and you'll be held for it. Why does he keep coming? Just go do something else, Brat. You're getting hungry, so why don't you come here and interrupt that, what we're doing here, and rally the troops. Because we have a club that has that perk, that'll help with his needs. And then you can do some stuff. And not keep coming over interrupting what I want Anna to do. Yeah, I know. You were supposed to go on the playmat, and that didn't all work. So let's try and... You happy now that you're being held? You get some raspberries? Blow some raspberries on you? You still seem kind of sad. Then let's bounce. And we'll try another... Oh, don't put her down! Can you not just keep holding her and do the things in a row? Why do you have to put her down? And we're gonna try and do a kiss. Yeah, and then we will do, unless she puts her down again, try and blow another raspberry. And I think she's probably getting tired again. Oh, she's gotta go to the bathroom again. Okay, well, you're gonna use your diaper. We're gonna go through the whole thing, and we still haven't got any more milestones. But hopefully when she wakes up the next time, we'll get some. Well, she's awake and she's angry from waking up. And we'll see. Luckily, she was like a little hungry. Like she's hungry, but like not like fully hungry where she was starving. But last time she was hungry like that, she was like, no, I don't want to be fed. So when we're finished with that, let's try giving her a blow a raspberry. And then can we actually get her on here so that we can work on or get her to look at the toys, and hopefully that will help her with her fine. Oh, she's a happy spitter. Okay. We got one quirk revealed. Can you put her on there? Yes, you listen to me. Good. So now we want you to look at the toys. And then you look like you need to... Oh, one thing I didn't mention about them. So if this is... they're spellcasters. So... Which you maybe noticed because she had the little... Oh, we got the coup milestone. So we finally got a milestone. I don't count the smile since they get that when they age up. But yay. We got one. She's been an infant for almost 24 hours. Not quite, because it was like around 8:30. I did it specifically on the Sunday morning around when a game save starts normally. And I aged her up then. It worked out. So we're going to rally the troops to get our needs up, because we have that perk. And are you warm enough in that? I probably gave you your clothes when it was summer. Maybe you need some pants. Especially in this neighborhood, because it's really, really not very nice. And I'll just get him doing some stuff. I got to level 3 that one. I've only been training the one. So, how are you doing? Are you still? No, you're not looking anymore. Can you look at the toys again? Well, they can do their own thing while you look at the toys. Oh, we got the reach milestone. Yay! So we got 2. Took a bit, and we got 2 kind of back to back. So now you can play with the toys. Yay! Let's play with the toys, and then you can go potty. And we made 109,000 from our food sale. What does this call? Sure. Yes, we know. Usually it's too soon when you call. We're not able to. So you're playing with your toys, and then we'll probably get you to... I'm not really expecting anything like imminently in terms of milestones. Okay, so now you should probably use your diaper. And then your mummy can... you can get your mummy to change your diaper. And... you are eating a Choco Tummers Bomb cupcake. And you should probably go to the bathroom. There you go. And then you should just... Oh, you got some points. So I bought some perks, I should say. And now we're going to rally the troops after you go to the bathroom. Okay. And then why don't we try and do some more social interacting, help her with her those. We'll blow a raspberry. And then we will put you back down here. If we can. If you listen to me, Anna. And that would be good if you could listen to me.
Grip.
And now, can we play peekaboo? Play peekaboo. Because when I'm doing this, the peekaboo seems to only work if they're in something. So the play mat or the crib, I think, and definitely also in a high chair, which she can't do yet because she has to be able to sit up before she can go in the high chair. Okay, so how tired are you, Sweet Pea? You're a little bit tired, but you know what? Why don't you play with toys? And then we'll let you try and go night-night. And we'll see whether or not we get anything. I'm not really expecting anything. Oh. I have a stool here for when they get to the point where they can do the standing, because I've heard, because there's a bug report where there's an issue where they don't get it all the time, but I don't know. Let's see, she's probably tired because I see she's sad. Yeah, and she's fussing. Well, don't fuss. Just try to go to sleep. Just go to sleep. Don't fuss. I have tried to like just not have a crib, because I've heard people say like just skip the crib because they're a nuisance, because I have had issues where they just constantly take the infants out of the bed, out of the crib. But I can't say it worked very well for me. I felt like it just felt wrong. I don't mind letting them fall asleep on here sometimes. But I just found they didn't... Yeah, I just prefer having a crib. But I find reading a story, and that might depend on their traits. I know with my wiggly little infants, where they often don't want to go to sleep, that reading a story seems to help better with that. And she went to sleep too when she had a story read to her. So we'll see if we can get any more milestones when she wakes up. It's quite a lot later, because while Elodie did wake up from her nap, she was hungry. She was actually tired. So I ended up having to put her down for another nap after she ate. So now she's up for that nap. But this time I had her sleep in the crib. But I did get another quirk. She's a self-soother. So that's kind of a nice quirk. And we got a call from Anna's mom, and for that matter, Brett's mom, saying, I put all my time and effort into raising you, and I don't see you, so we said she could come over, because I wasn't wanting to go over there. Not yet. But because she's here, let's try and introduce to Susan. There. To Grandma. And then she'll get the first visitor milestone, which isn't a developmental milestone, but still is a milestone. Look at you. And we got that. Yay. Can you smile at your grandma? Would it help if I'm actually on Elodie? What is this? Oh, what's that? She's crafting something. Coo at Susan, since you can do that.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. So we're gonna get carried. Actually, do you need to use your diaper? Yeah, you do. So you're going to use your diaper. And then I can't do anything. Oh, we had something broken, so we had... Come on, here, this is a little something. So she went and I guess fixed it. It was down in the basement. We got a rainbow egg. I should make sure we take that out of his inventory so it doesn't spoil. And because he's an animal enthusiast. Oh, that's actually a very good one. I don't know where you're going. You are... right. We have trash fruit out there because we need them for the trash fruit waffles. Did you use your diaper? Okay, why don't you try and get a diaper change from your grandma, since she's there and holding you. I'm about to put you down. Actually, when I wanted your mommy to put you there, not that one, but, the one in the bedroom, she put you on the ground instead. So we'll just see. She hasn't had, the milestone where she's peed on a caregiver. Hopefully she doesn't get that with her grandma. But you never know. It can I'm not seeing it. You can usually tell when it's happening. It doesn't look like it is. And again, that's not a developmental milestone. So she hasn't got any more than the 2 that she got earlier. So let's look. So she got the learn to reach and then the learn to coo. And of course, she aged up with the first smile. So we've got 2 plus the 1 she got in this part. Hopefully we get more in the next part. But we're actually going to leave this part here. Likes and comments are always appreciated and really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!